Let me say that the energy is really, really energized, mobilizing this morning, of course. But of course, this started a year ago. Of course, when I started to work with Edmund when he was member of parliament. So this is really just a continuation of what we've already started. But the response from the residents, I must tell you, is incredibly warm. Well, I don't take it for granted. In politics, you have to respect people's wishes and their views. And the fact that they're showing that support tells me, of course, that we are really connecting with people. But for me, it's not just about connecting with people, it's about really taking their aspirations and building upon it. And how do you ensure that as we go forward, even beyond the election, beyond the election, to make sure that people's lives can feel the energy of the Barbados Labour Party. The mood, and I wish the rest of Barbados could see it, but the mood here is very positive towards the Labour Party and towards my candidacy. But that's why I said, I'm not taking it for granted, because you mustn't believe that because this is a historical Barbados Labour Party seat, man, I got it in the bag. No, every person, we're going to recanvass and canvass so as to ensure that we can meet them and hear what they have to say. Because I may have canvassed a person last month, but an issue can come up between last month and now that we might need to re-engage on. So this is also about that, ensuring that we can see what people have going on and make sure that the campaign and even going forward can adjust to what things they've been addressed. I actually see myself as a David. If you read the story of David in the Bible, he was a man anointed by God. And I see myself as a person who exudes constantly humility, and I will never, ever in public life exercise a level of arrogance. And that's one of the things about this campaign that I love. All the members of our team are cognizant of the fact that when you go to people, particularly in the context of an election, you do so with a level of humility. As the Prime Minister always says, in every ballot box, it starts with 0. So you cannot take anything for granted. But I must tell you, though, that what I've seen so far, particularly within the last 36 hours since England would have left Parliament, people have been reaching out saying, Chad, you have our support. Persons, funny enough, who would have voted for the Democratic Labour Party. Of course, historically, they're not nominated this constituency, but they say, man, I let you vote. I come and give you the support. And it tells me, therefore, people are now even more enthused to come out and support on May 21st.
All right. So what are some of the things? What are some of the issues that you're going to try to deal with?
One of the things about St. James North, as I've said before, is that this constituency is rich when it comes to talent. So when you look, for example, at the Sign Hills, it is a cricketing tower. You have the Hurleys, you have the Drakes, you have the Gibsons, all who would have played for Barbados, all who would have played for the West Indies. The idea now is to build out an even stronger sport program, harnessing on that legacy of working with the young people to build out something excellence. Netball, road tennis. There's a high level of persons who play road tennis across the constituency, both on the upper side and also on the coast. And therefore, over the coming weeks and months, we're going to be doing a number of major sport initiatives to ensure that they can benefit. But second of all, outside of sport, the issue of food security is a real one. And there's no secret that this constituency has a lot of what I call rich soils. And part of the strategy is to ensure that this community can really be a breadbasket for the northern and central part of the country, not just in James North. So the program I want to roll out is also an agricultural development initiative where persons can grow their produce, they can grow their livestock, but equally sell to market. So one of the things that I'm going to be doing shortly is to create both a cooperative and a farmers market where persons can actually sell their produce and goods on Saturday morning. But equally, in the age of this digitization, people must also be able to do that in a modern way. And part of the campaign that you're going to be seeing is to how do we ensure that local issues can also feed into national development. And this constituency, because it's both coastal, rural, urban, allows for us to now marry in a non-traditional way a lot of the resources and skill sets that hitherto have operated perhaps in silos and now bring them into the mainstream going forward.